when she was challenging these individuals. And what I wanted to is I wanted to choose a few segments and talk about them, to see what Sayyidah Zahra in her speech in this situation, what did she focus on saying? What were the words that she chose? Because words have power, words have meaning. Specific words were chosen by Sayyidah Fatima when she was standing against these individuals. And she spoke by introducing her belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by praising Him in a certain way, and then testifying to her belief. And she spoke to the individuals. The hadith says that she turned around to this group of people and she began to say this. Then she turned around to these people and she began to say that. Specific meanings that she wanted to bring forth. For example, she mentioned, why do we pray? She gave the reasoning behind prayer, the reasoning behind Hajj, the reasoning behind zakat, the reasoning behind fasting. The Prophet ordained these things because there's a purpose behind them. You people, the Prophet was not sent to you just as someone who came and united all the Arab tribes, and now you have power and you have an ability to move on and conquer other lands, and he left this world. This wasn't his objective. He came with a message and a religion for you to behave in a certain way, for you to become human beings. When he told you to pray, he didn't just say it because he wants you to become a mechanical, obedient individual and to do some rak'ahs and sujood and standing. There's an objective for salat. And apparently, you guys have not fulfilled those objectives. The Prophet had lived with you for so long, taught you these things on a daily basis, yet when he passed away, as if you didn't know this person. Immediately, انقلبتم على أعقابكم. You turned around against him. His daughter, you took away everything that she was supposed to inherit. His son-in-law that was supposed to be the leader, according to Sayyidah Zahra and Imam Ali alayhi salam, you took that away from him. And you pushed them to the side. Why did you become like this? Well, because mainly you didn't follow the instructions that he gave you in reality. Yes, you all prayed. All the Muslims were praying. All of them were reciting adhan. All of them were in jama'ah and salat. All of them were reading Quran. A lot of these people that were criminals in this sense, they were people who memorized the Quran. You see a hafiz al-Quran, he memorized the Quran, you think, oh my God, this guy is such a pious individual. But this was not the standard. What the Imams did throughout their lives, including Sayyidah Zahra, was try to tell people that this is not the standard of righteousness and evilness. Just because you practice your prayers and you fast and you read the Quran or you memorize it, does not make you a real individual. The Prophet didn't come to teach you rituals for you to imitate only. There's an objective from everything that we do. So tomorrow I'm going to begin by speaking about Tawheed and the words that Sayyidah Zahra alayhi salam describes God with, and she talks about testifying that there is no God but God and that there is no divinity other than this divinity, La ilaha illallah. And then she talks about two levels of understanding. One of them is with the mind and one of them is with the heart. So tomorrow we'll be discussing the difference between these two testimonies, and the day after we'll talk about the salat and the hajj and zakat and all these rituals that Islam came with, what Sayyidah Zahra was trying to tell these people the objective of these rituals and things are. So I'll end it over here inshallah, and tomorrow we'll continue with the khutbah of Sayyidah Zahra alayhi salam. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa sallallahu ala Muhammadan wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. اللهم صل على